Como ça va, yo? It's me, Knock Bull, at the Bulls Guard Ball. Look out! Wow. Heck yeah. You know, fall is in the air. And when fall is in the air, it's time to start planting the good plants like the broccoli and the cauliflower and the cabbages and all the leafy greens. So, you see right here? Another thing about fall is it's gumbo weather. And right here in my left hand, I got that amazing Cajun cookbook for people north of I-10. So we're going to be using this, and we're going to be making some gumbo at some point, I'm sure. But right now it's the fall. And in the fall, it's growing. And I tell you right now, though, when the fall weather comes, it means that it ain't far off. Mardi Gras is on the way. I'm going to give you a little show of what we do for Mardi Gras, too. So we're going to take a look at this, the amazing Cajun cookbook. Hi-ya, boy. Here we are in Knock Bull's kitchen. We're about to get it going on. You can see behind me, we got all the things necessary to make a good Cajun gumbo. Some tomatoes, some carrots, some eggs, some squash, some pumpkins. All of that is going to make the most amazing Cajun gumbo, boy. Look, fresh home-cooked eggs. You put them, you crack them eggs while that gumbo's boiling, and you drop that in there. And you got the fresh egg drops in the gumbo. That's good. No matter what they say, that is good. Some good onion, some bell pepper. Look, the bell pepper. I grew that all in my garden right there. Yeah, watch it. That's the kicker right there, the tomatoes. You gotta have tomatoes in your gumbo. It just gives it that special flavor. Right here, like every good Cajun knows, when you get up early in the morning to make some of that gumbo that you could be eating late in the afternoon, you gotta have some good coffee. Community coffee, boy, that's the way to go. There ain't nothing like it on the planet. Community, boy. But ain't nobody want to come down here until the bull, Knock Bull, gets his coffee. Nobody wants to mess with that. This is my kitchen. And if I ain't had my coffee yet, don't come around. Don't be putting your hands in my pots. Oh, ça c'est bon coffee. Well, you get that in your heart, you feel it in your soul, boy. Make you want to get to work, get to moving. You get big and strong, boy. It's time to cook. Let's get out there. We're going to get the gumbo going, and we're working the garden. Pour just a taste of that coffee. You just feel it in your soul, boy. Makes you feel good. Get your day started right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see Mama's pot on the stove right now, boy. We got old Mama's pot cooking. Every good Cajun knows that you can't have a gumbo without potato salad. So right here, I got my potatoes in there. It's not really potatoes, it's eggplant, but we trying something different. You know, got the little eggplant there. You got to smash it down a little bit, make sure it's good. You can't take it out of the steamer until it's ready. But Mama's pot's going to have that on target. You got to keep smashing it and making sure you get it down to the consistency you want. It's going to be there. It's going to taste good. It might not be real potatoes, but it's going to taste like potatoes. Yep, so here we go. Right here you can see we're starting with the base of the gumbo, boy. That old cookbook says you don't need roux to get that started. You always start the good roux with the gumbo. You start that with some eggs. You got to beat them up well. You got to make sure they all broke up. You don't want them yolks all clumped. So you sit there and you do that. You're going to add, to get the color you want in your roux, you add a little Worcestershire sauce. You shake it up real good, make sure they ain't got nothing stuck to the bottom, because that's where all the good seasonings and stuff stay. You know, I tried Worcestershire one time just to see what it tastes like. It don't taste good out the bottom. But you put it in the eggs right here, then I'm going to whip it up some more. You can see, boy, in the sink, we got the tomatoes and the bell peppers that's going to make the gumbo taste good. Oh, Lord, it's going to be good. I'm so happy I found that Cajun cooking north of I-10 recipe book. Because, Lord, see, right here we're going to put a little bit of cumin. You got to have cumin in your gumbo. It makes it taste right. Okay, while I'm putting all the seasoning in here that needs to be going in here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Mardi Gras. You know, the Mardi Gras ain't all about the parades and everything. The Mardi Gras, they got, before the Mardi Gras even gets started, they got the Mardi Gras runs they got that goes on. And I tell you what, I've been doing some research on that, and I want to go and do me one of them runs this year. Now, when you get to the Mardi Gras runs, you got to have your strut when you get in there. You got to show them that you know what you're doing. So take a look at this. You know, I'm going to stay right here, and I'm going to finish putting all this in but I want y'all to watch my Mardi Gras strut I've been working on. Check it out. Oh Lord, what is Knockball doing over here? Lord, look, I tried to tell him, let me help you make that gumbo. He said no. But look, he ain't got enough onions. He ain't got enough peppers. I don't even know what that is right there. Eggplant. What the heck he gonna do with some eggplants in a gumbo? What does he have on his mind? I tried to tell him, look, let me help you, Knockball, and we're going to make us a good gumbo, a real Cajun gumbo. I've been down there before. I ate it. I know what it's supposed to look like. This ain't it. This ain't, I don't know. It's going to make my stomach hurt, I know. It's the last time I tried to cook something he ain't never made before, it didn't do good. It made my stomach feel funny. But I don't know. I'm trying to teach him to be professional, and he ain't wanting to listen, so we just going to have to hope it tastes good. Man, I just hope it don't do me like last time. So we're going to see how it works out. We're not going to tell him too much. We're going to enjoy it. So right here you can see we got that roux made up. We're about to put the onions in. I think I should have cooked it in Momo's pot for a bit longer, but I don't know. The cookbook didn't say to do that. It says to mix everything up. So we're getting that roux and them onions and look how pretty that looks. Boy, that's going to be some good tasting gumbo. We got the tomatoes, we got the onions, we got the garbanzo beans. Look, I'm about to put in the eggplant. That's going to be something good. You know, boy, that Cajun Cooking North of I-10 cookbook is helping me out right here. You just add a little bit of that eggplant. It's going to thicken it up. It's going to give it the color we want. You know, with the eggplant, you don't need the rice. It's just going to come out good. It's going to taste good. And we're going to enjoy it, boy. It's going to be some good gumbo. I'm going to bring that when I go to that Mardi Gras. Out there in Mamu, the Mardi Gras walk, the Mardi Gras run. I'm going to bring it out there, boy. I'm going to show them Cajuns, look, that's how we make the gumbo up north of I-10, and they're going to enjoy it. The gumbo's almost made, boy. Now we got to put the tomatoes in there. Yeah, boy. Well, y'all, look. My first shot at gumbo didn't come out too good. But there's always another time, so we're going to plate it up. We're going to see what it tastes like. It come out a little bit like a dry stew, more than a gumbo. I should have left a little bit more than the roux in there and make a bit of a better gravy. But I bet you it's going to taste good. We're going to make sure. We're going to see. We'll get Uncle Pappy in here. We're going to get him a shot. We're going to fix this plate up. Get Uncle Pappy in here and let him see what it tastes like. Man, oh my, what is this? This don't look like no Cajun gumbo that I ever seen before, boy. But we're going to have to give it a shot. We got to see what it tastes like, and we're going to have to eat it up real good. Can't let it go to waste. Let's see. Well, oh my, it is, it's hot. Whoo, I should have let it put in the freezer for a few minutes. It's too hot. Lord, you should have told me that I was going to burn my mouth. It burned all the way down to my stomach. But it don't taste too bad. It don't taste too bad at all. Let's see, we could give it another shot. Let's see. Oh, my stomach. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to pay for this later, but yeah, this ain't bad. It's not gumbo, but it ain't bad. He might have found something good. For the first few minutes, I was out there in the yard eating acorns, trying to get that nasty taste out of my mouth from all the beans being in that gumbo. It's like, oh my God. 30 minutes later, I couldn't even stand up no more. My stomach was hurting, my eyes was closed, and it was time to go to sleep. So I went try to pick some stuff in the garden. You know, I was at the neighbor's garden, but, you know, he's on Team Wawa, so he's doing a lot better than me over here. But, yeah, it's like all of a sudden my eyes got heavy, and it's like, maybe it's almost time to take a nap. And, you know, it's like things started moving slow. It's like, oh, man, no me mon. I'm about to go to sleep. I gotta hurry. Gotta pick these before he gets back. Nope, it's not gonna happen. He might catch me. Man, that's all I got for today, y'all. I gotta get out there and I gotta go drop off all this fresh vegetables to my partners. We're gonna go do some veilling and then we're gonna feed. Along, boy. Along.